Hardening his resolve, Tails gulped, knocking on Amy's door. At first he thought she was out, but after hearing clicks indicative of locking mechanisms, his anxiety rose to unprecedented levels. This was it, the moment of truth. Tails? Realizing she was shocked to see him, the fox started to wonder if something was wrong. As far as he knew, he hadn't done anything to upset her, though her expression displayed clear emotions of discomfort. He started to wonder if dropping by had been a mistake. The last thing he wanted was to make her feel unsafe. Oh, hi Amy. Is everything okay? It's fine, but what are you doing here? I wasn't expecting anyone today. I'm sorry, did I come in a bad time? No, not really. What's up? I wanted to talk to you about something. Is it okay if I come in? I don't know. I'm feeling a bit under the weather. I'm thinking I should probably lay down soon. Oh, okay. If you want, I can come back another time. You can tell me if it's important. I just don't want you to get sick too. Well, it's about a dream. Amy's eyes widened. In her heart of hearts, she knew what he was going to say, but she wasn't sure if it was best to hear it. A dream? Like a nightmare? No, it was a good dream. I had a dream about you. You too? The fox's face scrunched up in confusion. Too? What did she mean by that? Amy sighed, pulling back so her friend could step inside. Looks like we have a lot to talk about. I'm sorry for lying. You know you're always welcome. Amy made the pair a cup of tea each, sitting across from her friend. Her expression was serious, contemplative. Tails had never seen her look like that before. He was beginning to wonder if there was cause for actual concern. Taking a sip from her glass, the hedgehog spoke carefully, not wanting to alarm the fragile soul in front of her. If she broke his heart, no one would ever forgive her, much less herself. This was a tricky situation that needed to be handled with care. Tails, in this dream, what were we doing? I guess we were on a date. You looked a little older, around 15 or 16. Why do you ask? Because I had the same dream. What? You said once before shared dream experiences were extremely rare, but from what I've heard, it sounds like what happened. The reason I was acting weird was because I'm conflicted. I've spent so much time chasing Sonic thinking he was the one I wanted to marry, and then this. So you know what I'm going to say next, don't you? You have feelings for me, right? Yeah, I do. And Sonic? I talked to him earlier. I thought he'd be mad, but he actually thinks we go good together. And what do you think? To be honest, I really don't know. This whole thing hit me out of nowhere. I was actually afraid to talk about it. That's why I went to Rouge first. I didn't want to scare anybody by doing something wrong, you know? I appreciate you taking everyone into consideration, but you could have come to me directly. You know you can talk to me if you need to. Honestly, it's probably a good thing I waited. At least I had some idea what to expect going in. It's true I have feelings for Sonic, strong ones, but to tell you the truth, I've been mulling over the situation, and as much as it pains me to admit, he was never going to love me. I'm not the type of person he wants to be with, and I understand that now. You're so much sweeter, which is why I'm confused about how to feel. I don't want him to think I'm with you out of pettiness or jealousy. I do like you a lot, but if this is the way things are meant to be, Sonic and I need closure. After today, our perception of each other will change forever. My heart will be in tatters for who knows how long after. You understand what I'm saying, don't you? I do. That's why I'm offering you mine. It's a lot harder to destroy. Tails moved closer, pulling a case from his pocket. Handing it to Amy, she read the cover. It was an album by Swedish metal band Edge of Sanity titled Purgatory Afterglow. Take all the time you need to heal. Just give it a listen when you have some time. I'll tell you more about it later. Alright. Well, I guess I better be off. Let me know how things go with Sonic. No matter what, I'll always be here for you. Never forget that. I'll treasure it, Tails. Thank you. After Tails left, Amy finished her tea. Cleaning out the dishes, she placed the CD in her stereo. Anyone nearby would have heard it from her living room, and honestly, she wanted them to. Tails was so different and unique, and she appreciated the qualities that made him who he was. The riffs ranged from heavy and hallucinogenic to hauntingly beautiful, and for the first time, Amy caught a glimpse into her future. At first, she was afraid of losing herself, the person she used to be, but after speaking with Tails, her worries melted away, replaced by feelings of happiness and warmth. She hadn't told the fox what he'd look like in their dream, but he was strong, stronger than anyone she knew. All she wanted was to return to sleep, so he could hold her in his arms forever. Maybe someday that dream would become a reality. Until then, there was work to be done. It was a lot more than it took a lot more than hoping to make a wish come true, and she intended to see things to fruition. She only hoped her ally felt the same.